Chad, what is going on, baby? And you know what? This might look a little different to you guys. I feel like I'm on an FTMO podcast right now. But we have changed it up. This is officially, things are still going to get better. But this is officially the first stream back in Studio 2 in the headquarters. Chris, how are you feeling today, brother?
Good. How's the audio? Obviously, when you change things up, they tend to break. But if you guys can just let us know how the audio is sounding. Audio good?
It's sounding very, very good. Yeah, I must say, guys, it is looking very, very clean. I see what you boys are working with there in the background. Chris had me standing here looking at the screen, moving, then moving me 2 centimeters to the right, then back to the left. But I see what they were doing. Very, very clean. I must say I like it. And guys, trust me, it is still going to get better. You both look younger. Jack inside, brother. You know the true words to our heart. That's all we want to do. With trading, we've aged about 20 years in 3 months. So looking younger, we will take it. But guys, without further ado, we're going to get the ball rolling, get into the markets here. I think we are going to be in for a ride today. It is NFP week, so a lot of volatility coming in. Chris missed out yesterday, but I see the man is back with vengeance with a little trade for you. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But before the good stuff, as always,
I see what you did there, a little trade for you. Hey,
Chris, are you going to open us up with a prayer, brother?
I will, Chad. Let's just bow our heads. Let's get ready here for the prayer. And let's just quiet down. Father, we just want to thank you for another session. Thank you for bringing each and everyone back to the live stream. We pray that you will guide us, lead us into all truth. We also want to thank you for all of the blessings that you've bestowed upon us. Thank you for giving us the ability to do what we love. We also pray that you will be with everyone on these streams, the ones that are listening to our voice, even guys that come and go. Father, we just pray that you will be with each and every one of them as we take on this journey together. And we want to ask for your favor and your blessing, not because we deserve it, because we're not, but because we don't, but purely because of your grace and your mercy that is new every single day. And we pray and we ask this in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And if you believe it, Chad, you can drop a big amen right now.
Amen.
There we
Beautiful
go.
stuff, Chad. Let's get this show on the road. Start us off with fundamental chat. Let me just move this a bit up again. Now, today, not too much AUD, which I don't think any of us trade. We're not that much of a degen. Going over to the Euro, 11 o'clock, that is long gone. But we've got some red folders for the dollar at 4 o'clock PMI and JOLT stop opening. It's going to be quite interesting. I think we could see a bit of a drive in volume. But if you guys know, by that point in time, I should be at the markets. Then we're going to be looking for those degen activities. And we're going to put up a little post a little later on, guys. Trade for you, taking some names. I know some people were saying, you know what, sometimes the duplicate is never as good as the original, but if it was never a duplicate, it could always be better. So we're going to see how this thing was taking names. Trade for you, going to make a name very, very quick in the industry. But let's go over to the charts and see what is happening. So DXY, we are seeing that move, guys. Now you'll know I was still neutral pretty much if you guys were here yesterday. When you look at it this way on the weekly, a very quick top-down analysis. Weekly candle, we traded, we were testing that key area, but we held this. So we did trade bullish, holding this daily key level. Now, first thing you'll notice, what happened here, Chad, we have a level of support. We took out the previous weekly low, and now we've got a very nice wick to go full. So at the end of the day, this is going to become the very first target for us, and hence we could stay bullish yesterday. That is why we're going to keep that neutral outlook, almost leaning a bit more bullish, but a bit more of a neutral outlook. Trading bullish now already, holding the weekly pivot. We are going up weekly R1. Yesterday was month end. Now it's a new day, so we can see those continuation plays. 4 hour, big thing for me is we are approaching previous daily high. So this is where it will get a little bit tricky for the day. When we look here in the lower time frames, Asia low, been holding with the EQ in play. Trading bullish, now previous daily high. This is where we either see the breakout and hold the support continuation, or trading back in, and we see that little bit of a pullback for the dollar. So we're going to keep an eye on that level there, previous daily highs. NASDAQ, what are we looking at over there, guys? Same thing. So we are bearish, a bit more of a neutral outlook. You guys know if we are bearish, what does that mean? Monday, Tuesday, we want to see some bullish momentum. there was a gap on NASDAQ. So that was what threw us off a little bit yesterday. We saw the move come down, testing that key level, then trading bullish quite aggressively off of that weekly S1. As you guys can see there, these are not made up levels. I don't know how many times we need to teach you guys these things, but tested perfectly weekly S1. Now trading bullish, gap closed. Is this now, if you look at the previous daily high, we talk about this corrections, is that the high of the week and then the move further down? We're going to keep an eye on that, hence why we are still neutral for the day. Asia lows untested as well, so just keep that one in mind there. US 30 still looking quite good here for us. Again, same thing, very, very much bearish, guys, but holding neutral. The thing for me, we are back at this yearly. We traded bullish, again, going to be quite interesting. Monthly pivot in play, a little bit above us. So for me, we break lower now. I am still bearish. You guys have heard me talk about this. The fact alone, we came all the way back down to the yearly pivot. I am liking the bearish move. Very, very simply though, if we do get above the weekly pivot and we can hold above the weekly pivot, I will consider buys. Why? Purely previous daily high untested, and we know the monthly is above us. So this could be then the high before we go bearish. So that is the only time I'm going to look for buys. Pretty much underneath that weekly, I'm going to look for sells. And again, we're going to see what the crack is cooking up over there as well. Gold, lastly, just I think it's quite bearish, guys. I don't know what retail is telling you, but I do think it's bearish if you look at gold. I don't know who would be trying to sell this right now. But already, guys.
Wait,
okay,
did you say you're bearish on gold?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going to say, guys, in case you aren't new here, that I am joking. Please do not be going like, oh, what an idiot. He's trying to sell gold.
Financial advice.
But if you see that, it's a normal thing I would say to you guys. Again, if you look at the market open from this morning, that is just absolutely ridiculous. $27 from this morning already on gold. Trading bearish, holding that previous daily high. I'm going to stay bullish, guys. That was your pullback. Now the continuation move. Oh, I can feel the sneeze coming. It's like itching on my nose. But that's it, guys. Pretty much anything, yeah. I don't want to trade gold there because it's already had this. I'm not bearish. I'm not going to look for further and deeper pullback. Very simply, if this holds, bullish move. And again, if it does get above daily R1, especially that aggressive move, because these are all-time highs. So we're going to see what we can do from there on the re-breaks. But that is everything for me. Chris, over to you, brother.
Beautiful, Keegs. Thanks so much, man. Just going to look at the calendar quickly. CPI coming out a little bit softer than expected out of the ECB. Unemployment rate dropping as well, 6.1, so that's relatively positive for the Eurozone. Manufacturing PMI is coming out in 17 minutes for the CAD, and then big one, manufacturing PMI, 47 minutes, all right, 47 minutes. We're going to see what's going to happen there. Just going back to the daily on the dollar, we spoke about this, that I am bullish on the dollar with the idea that we can hold outside of this breakout zone. Spoke about it earlier this morning, so I am still bullish on the dollar. Looking on the lower time frames, we spoke about Asia lows, we spoke about Asia highs, and I said ideally we want to see some closures above here to really catapult the dollar to the upside. All right, so for me, this entire zone is going to be very, very important. See what the dollar is going to do there. NASDAQ on the daily, let's quickly check it out. On the daily, I told you guys we are relatively neutral to bullish, cautiously bullish, I think was the word I use, CB, cautiously bullish, with the idea that if we can get back inside of this range, I think it was Jexy this morning when he asked me about potential buys here. I think it was here. I said I wouldn't necessarily want to buy it. I would want to see something hold above here. So we had a nice break and hold above there. But currently back inside of the Asia range, Asia lows untested. So I'm going to say just for the rest of the session, we are going to have to look at Asia highs. And if Asia highs fails, then I definitely believe that that was the retest done and we are going lower on NASDAQ, all right? US 30 daily also spoke about it today, saying that I am cautiously bullish as well due to the fact that we're holding above the yearly pivot. And the only thing for me is that looking at the ranges, we've technically have the range high that we can go and fill. Only thing is we've got the 200 daily EMA there, we've got the weekly pivot, and we've got the yearly pivot down here. So I'm going to say if we cannot hold above this zone here, I'm going to say we are technically going to go bearish, and this is purely a support being formed to be broken down. Okay, so that is what I'm looking at here. There's that daily zone I spoke about. You can see quite a bit of reaction off it. So if we reject there again, I do actually think we are going to go somewhat lower into this yearly pivot zone. Otherwise, we can start holding above it. I do think we can make a move to the upside. All right. Gold on the daily. Let's check it out. Super bullish, holding above previous daily high. Beautiful. No need to say anything more, anything less. I'm specifically looking at what's going to happen in this mid zone here, Chad. Quite a bit of consolidation around this zone. Very simple for me. We took some nice buys off our earlier zone here today. And what I want to look for now, if we get it, is that if we can get a candle closure above this zone, something like this, at that point, I am going to execute longs on gold. All right. Otherwise, if we start rejecting below here, and we continuously reject this zone, I'm going to go for this lower zone target and then even that weekly R1. Okay, so everything is hinging around what is going to happen here. So I'll keep you guys posted on a gold GU. Quickly looking at the daily, I told you guys that effectively just looking at the daily ranges, if you understand the concept of price, you can use it on any time frame. So I told you guys this morning I am bearish due to the fact that we've got a confirmed resistance. I told you that's our range high and we would expect price to come and fill this range low. All right, so the outcome or the outlook was bearish this morning, and the fact was that I didn't like any of what I saw on price. So we took Asia highs, we took Asia lows. I told you guys not interested. Still not really interested in it. So if you're going to trade it, good luck. For me personally, there's nothing that I like on it. GJ, other hand, we spoke about that daily, and I told you guys this morning, please go and watch the stream this morning. And I said for many years, me personally, I would have looked at that and I would have said, damn, what a rejection. We are going to go bullish. But for the guys that know and for the guys that have traded with us, we see that as a beautiful potential for a wick fill to the downside, all right? And why do we say that? Because even though that is a massive rejection wick, the bulls could have never pushed that daily price bullish to close bullish, all right? So the bears still won yesterday. Think about it that way. So going into this morning, it was relatively bearish. I told you guys two zones to look out for was firstly this Asia low zone. Also price action not the best on GJ, if I'm being very honest. But you had Asia lows, daily pivot. You can see price going in, then massive break to the downside. Now back into this lower zone. Just not great price action for me to trade. And now going ahead, I'm going to say if you want to get involved with this, it's obviously showing us some bearish signs. Monthly pivot, previous daily low. Let's just clean this up a little bit. I'm going to say if you want to look for something, potential continuations lower from this level, because we know if we reject the previous daily low, we can continue down. Otherwise, this becomes our fake out. And if we start holding above this zone, then you can get that move back to the upside. All right. So everything's going to hinge around this level. But for me personally, I will be looking at gold and I will be looking at US30. Looking at bookmap here real quick, guys. Let's check the order flow for the session. Still have 11 minutes. NASDAQ currently order flow very neutral. First day of the new month. And we can see that order flow is relatively neutral. Neither buyers nor sellers taking control here. We've got two nice points of control for the last couple of hours. This is currently, let's call it your volume block. This is where the majority of the volume is going to trade. So if NASDAQ can hold above this zone, I do think we go bullish. If we reject the zone lower, we are going bearish. US30 about 500 contracts to the downside, so bears are obviously more prevalent here And then looking, this is all the way back to 12 o'clock, the last 3 hours of price. We've got a very nice zone here at the lows. I actually gave Ed a signal here to buy, but I think I break even personally. I took some buys off these lows. Nice point of control there. And then we've got the secondary zone down here. Let me just maybe show you guys before we say again, oh, you guys say this and you say that. No, actually gave Ed was sitting behind me when I executed. So based off that level right there, executed, price went up about 32 points, went break even. Unfortunately smacked me at break even, but it was based off the idea of trade for you, Keeks. Just a secret weapon. Is it built off bookmap? I don't know. Is bookmap built into trade for you? I don't know, Chad. Guys would have to find out. Why copy if you can do it better, Keeks?
Exactly, bro.
Why copy if you can do it better? But anyways, Chad, that is the
You know, the thing is, I don't know if it's copying if you were in the indicator game first.
Oh.
We're going to see, Chad, but we are ready to go, yeah. For those that didn't see, obviously, next payout was received today. And we have got the FDMO account back. So your boy is back on the charts today. We're going to see what is cooking over here.
Chad, yeah, if you would be so kind, smash that like button. I don't think it's too difficult. It's at the bottom left, if I'm not mistaken.
Good afternoon, Chad. Sorry for always being late. Hello, Chris and Keegan. Oh, what's up, my brother? I see there's some beefing with the indicator.
You say that? I see there's some. Hey.
Sorry, Reaper. Welcome to the 2G stream. Welcome.
Beef, I don't know. I thought it's chicken. Or curry. A little curry. Back you go.
Hey, Ray.
Curry dish.
We knew we like it spicy.
A young biryani. Chad, we don't have beef with anyone. And we don't compete with anyone.
Chad, afternoon. Missed the morning session, but I know you killed it as always. Definitely was. I will say, guys, I am quite proud. I see Chris bringing some of that New York volatility to the London session. Showing the boys how it's done.
Okay, wait, this transition like this.
Going through hell, brother, but we'll be better next week. That's always it. A little ring sting. Yes, boys.
Little
10 is 10.
Bro, is the live stream lagging a bit, Chad? Just let me know.
It doesn't look like it on my side. We are ready to go, yeah, Chad. Time to bring that volatility. Yeah, Donnie, Chris and myself are actually talking about it. Our agent who we work through has been a little bit MIA actually at the moment. We are putting the pressure on these boys, but we can only go so far. So yeah, the minute, I know we sound like a broken record, but the minute we have some feedback and some answers, we'll give it to you guys. Bookmap turned Chris into a beast.
Ooh.
Please unrange Millennial FX so I can time him out.
Hey, it's millennial, yeah. Hey, there, check. 10 is 10. 10 is 10.
You might not remember me. I'm
the
the
plumbing
plumbing apprentice.
Are you talking to me or Kigo?
The plumbing apprentice.
Plumbing apprentice. The key's not getting.
Are we talking like a literal plumbing apprentice?
Yeah, I think
like the business name, or were you the apprentice of a plumber, or like what are we talking here?
I don't think there was a business called the plumbing apprentice. Lays pipe that guy.
Just one time. The keeps getting engaged today. Man's energy is contagious. Super feeling that going ready to go. Hey, We were cooking something up today, but you guys are going to have to wait a little bit to see about that. All powered by Trade for You.
Chad, I don't know. The trading industry is way too soft for us. I think most of the guys were never in some type of rugby fraternity or in some type of boys only environment.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these traders would have not made it. They would have, it would have been bad for them. But
You're going to get wrecked. You know, if you mess up, you know your boys are. It's not a thing of we're gonna give you shit until even if he gets upset, then we're gonna back off. And no, they're gonna give you shit for like 4 months.
Chad, we're just here for you guys.
We're here for the vibes,
We are literally just here for you guys. Keeks, there's your one,
Trinique would have made it. He loves men. Yeah.
Okay, but that's wrong. Let's not get into let's not get ourselves into any more trouble. We already got ourselves into trouble.
I was just dragged into it.
Bro, I honestly don't know how it went from anyways, Chad, business is funny. It's when you want to hold all of the aces and you think you hold all the aces and it's like, guys that know poker, you know Jack 4 can kill a pocket pair of aces on a table. Hit a Jack and a 4 on the table, that's 2 pair, no aces, no paired up cards on the deck.
Yes, I'm an apprentice, almost 3rd year. Me and my friend used to stream every day last year.
Find an account, clock, go up, let's get this bread.
You used to stream?
That
But stream trading or did you stream plumbing?
No man, you can't stream plumbing. What are you No.
Wait, I'm trying. Do we hold on? Do we know you? Because there's only 4 other people I know that streamed last year.
Bro, what is Keeks talking about streaming the plumbing?
No, he was in the stream.
Oh.
Wait, he streamed plumbing, not only.
Your trading.
Oh, your trade. Okay. I'm with you now. I'm with you, Chad.
All right, 1 minute.
We're all on the same page now, guys.
1 minute.
Okay. Let's see ya, Chad.
They spur. Stream going through the pipes. Damn, leave 10 seconds. Who's the plumber? 1 minute.
All
That's
right.
not, yeah, the audio. H. No, it's solid. Solid. US 30 massive
Let's
short.
see ya, Chad. Let's see. J Playboy. Keys was in chapter 2 there.
Chaptonian.
I'm selling US 30. Best of luck, my brother. Damn, leave for 10 seconds. Who's the plumber on OnlyFans?
Hey, the boys are naughty. The boys are naughty.
Chad.
15 seconds, Keeks. Get ready. Chad, this is the final boarding call. 15 seconds till takeoff.
There we go, Chad. And that is it. This is the first time in Studio 2, round 4. Markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1, fight.
Let's see what's going to happen, Chad.
US 30, quite a bit of sell volume. Chad, if this 5 minute closes outside of this zone, I'm going short. Just letting you guys know. Stops are going to be round about. Looking at round about 80 points. All right.
You won't sell now.
Not now. Not now, dude. Come on. Needs to close outside of the zone. All right, Chad. Quite a bit of sell volume coming in here. All right. So just waiting for this 5 minutes.
Your stop loss is my TP. Ooh.
Who said that?
Oh.
Hey, Ned. All right, Ned. Stay calm, my brother.
Ned chose violence.
Ned, be calm, my dude. Be calm, be calm. Let's just check your... You're about 82, Chad. 82. Just behind this 5. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Now, Chad, obviously that's quite a bit away from our zone. We'll wait for this low zone. Let's check gold quickly. Gold, sellers stepping in here as well. Nothing for me in between these two zones. We're going to wait for that zone from this morning where we bought. Either break below, sell continuation, or breaks above there for buys, or even rebuys at these lows. So nothing there for me. US 30. NAS. What is NAS doing?
US 30 hurting some people.
NAS also rejecting Asia highs as mentioned. Chad, these are all levels and stuff that we've talked about. US 30. Damn, son. Kwang. Gotta wait. A lot of selling going on that one candle. I'm getting a proper shave for me tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
That's my back has been ruined for way too long.
Oof.
I haven't checked. Bro, cracker done or not? No? Oh. Got a full port April account. Okay, Kribo and Speedo, Ruben, Benedict, Chris, just for observation, could you perhaps have a thought on why lately gold has been reaping off in Asia session at 3 a.m. last year? It was in the London session, but shy volume in New York. Benedict, it could also be due to in what country where the most demand for gold is. So we obviously know in Asia the demand for gold is quite high. So if you're saying the demand is quite high during Asia, that could be because they're actually buying gold during their working hours. So you also need to think about it in terms of actual location of business happening and then where the demand is coming from. So obviously Asia session, if the majority of the gold is being bought up by the Asian market, then obviously during those hours there'll be a very high volume of price moving. So I think it's just at the end of the day how things move. Maybe if you ask the guy from Bruce Willis, what is his name? Keeks, Mr. Ferrari.
What?
No man, the guy that comments on his own stuff and then he Bruce Willis of trading. What's his name? Money Tribe. Maybe ask him the tonnage for Asia. No, I'm kidding. Don't ask him the tonnage for Asia.
Chris choosing violence here today, chat.
Tonnage. So I'm just joking. I love dude. He honestly sent such a nice message on one of our things, and I just when he said he killed me when he said the ladies in his DMs. And I commented and I said, bro, I don't have any ladies in my DMs. And then I asked Keegs. Miles was lying. Miles is like, oh no, the girls are always in my DMs. What are you talking about? Keegs is like, there's always dudes in his DMs asking about Keegs, how do I get these payouts like you? And like no goals. Same with me. Chris, what is the secret sauce to trading? But Miles, I don't know, bro. Do you believe Miles saying the chicks are in his DMs? The lady's also hunting for tonnage.
Sure.
Miles, that guy talks about liquidity many times. Wrinkles on his head is his liquidity. Mr. Tonnage himself.
Chad doesn't hold back.
Tanara. Bro, you literally look like we've got an FTMO studio.
I told you, bro.
Mr. Tonnage himself. Chat, nothing for me as of yet. Gold has checked tonnage here on gold. Order flow is still going net negative here. Not in any of our zones, so we're gonna have to wait here a little bit more. GU. GU. Previous daily low holding GJ. This is gonna be your zone to watch for GJ. Dollar, what is the dollar doing? Dollar rejecting that zone, chat. So that is quite interesting. Nasdaq also rejecting Asia has quite a bit of spikeage. Can we say spikeage?
We're going sparkage now.
Spikeage, that's the
Alright. New words here, Chad.
Spikeage. And then US 30, US 30 just in between these two zones. I was looking for the sell there. Unfortunately, just way, even if we had a 87, that would have been, So we're just going to wait to see if we can get a nice little continuation here lower, and I will let you guys know. I see Sahil and Money Drive also. Hey, Sahil beefs with a lot of people, but I love it. Love the blue background, appreciate it. I feel like Sahil sometimes gets a little bored and he's like, who am I gonna...
Yeah, who can I start it with today?
Who can I get stuck into? But I think, you can't beef with Money Tribe blocked him as well, so...
The Money Drive just blocks you, bro. He doesn't even, entertain it a little bit.
Yeah, bro, I didn't know it was that easy. That's why I don't have beef with anyone. I'm blocked by... April competition is live, guys. Please check that out. Early access for Trade For You indicator with buy signals, sell signals, stop loss levels, TPs as well. Everything there for you guys. It's been phenomenal so far. Keegan's was going to share some of his results using it. And like everything else we do, chat, it will be for free. We're not gonna ask you a cent for it. All right.
Maybe later.
Maybe later, but I don't rate we will. I don't rate we will. It's like somebody asked me, Chris, how much is it gonna cost? I'm like, dude, it's like everything we do. It will be for free. Free 99. He reckons he painted the ways for you. Who reckons what? He reckons he painted the ways. Money Tribe. Nah, bro. It's live and hot. Gotta get the boys riled up. Chris, ek stuur maar 'n graaf. Andrei, waardeer man. Will it be open? 50 cal Project G members will get it exclusively first. So you guys will get it exclusively. Exclusively Project G members first, and then for the rest of the guys. Isn't Sahil sneak dissing the G's? He's posting about someone also doing indicators. Bro, we have done indicators last year already. This indicator right here, this is our indicator, the 2G's indicator with all of our levels built in. So we've, I don't know who is sneak dissing. You film it, yay. No, you can't buy it. Andre, the trade for you indicator is actually going to give you buy signals and sell signals. Chad, and honestly, nobody can diss us in this industry. We've been day in, day out. We don't miss a stream. If we miss a stream, we're either on the road or we get somebody to stand in for us.
Yeah.
So they honestly, nobody can. The amount of free stuff we've done for the community, the amount of work we've put in, the amount of free education, free alpha we've given you guys. Nobody can diss any of our work, and we don't even care if they diss whatever. We've been with you guys, so
we put in the hard yards.
Fabs, at our meeting today, we very soon. I want to say maybe even this weekend, Project G will get it. And
what was this for?
The indicator.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
G's work is unmatched. Jonathan, yo, dude, we honestly don't do it for our own pocket. And everything we do is firstly, how can we benefit you guys? That has always been our outlook. And I'm not saying that by just saying it. You can literally ask Keegan. The first thing we always say is, how will this affect the community? How will this either negatively or positively impact the community? And you can ask him. We've had a lot of opportunity to do a lot of good deals. And then the first conversation is, do we want to expose our community to this? If the answer is no, then no matter how good the money is for a deal, we're not gonna jeopardize our own reputation that we've been building, and we're not gonna jeopardize our community.
Yeah.
Because we are in inverted commas responsible for you guys, because we influence you in a way, not just when it comes to trading, but in how we conduct business and what we do. Rushay Channing, have you had this tap to trade competition there? Yeah, no, our tap to trade is going to be way better. Our tap to trade is we're gonna recruit Rushay as well. But he won't be in the 10K club, he'll be in the 100K club. Hey Ryan, no man, it's we honestly not phased about. I don't know why guys get touched. That's why I said the trading industry is very, very soft.
Ooh. Actually, now Naz and you are sitting going opposite directions.
Is Rashay going to be head of education? He's actually going to be head of distribution, Brian. The boys aren't too kak. Julle manne is trend. So we can't call it tap to trade, so we call it trade for you. There's going to be a multi-level marketing structure connected to it. You get 10 people to deposit, and you get some of their rebates. And yeah.
Bro, what is the volume in your study doing?
It's sideways, dude.
Is it?
Literally sideways, just chopping up and down.
Wasn't it?
I think it's waiting for that PMI. That PMI is coming out in 16 minutes.
Well, the first final manufacturing PMI came out higher. was expecting for.
Bro, I got a better. This is the cheaper arm, but it doesn't have the squeak.
You fighting the squeak there.
Yeah. Amina, before 2K subs. Amina, how did you guys find us though? Brian, nog 2 jaar, dan gaan ek ook my sokkies ophang. Brian, wat is jou... We're actually gonna get... we're actually gonna get Brian as advisory council.
There
Brian.
we go.
Brian is gonna be... Ruben, before 500 subs. Chad, let me know how you guys found us for the OGs. Did you guys just search on YouTube? And yeah, honestly, you guys are legends for still sticking around.
Yeah, it would be curious, like, actually, to find out how people came across us. Your old IG page. Our old IG page.
Oh, I found Chris in the vault days with all the die-cast
Oi.
card. Okay. I was here on 7,000. Brian's like a 08 net. Buyman order. Hey. TG Trader, I found you and I'll post a video of you calling out. Okay. Pornhub.
Someone had to go there.
Ah, Chad. All right, Chad. US 30 going with the sneaky little buy here. If we can hold this level. Only thing I don't necessarily like, but is a little bit choppy, is the fact that we've already bounced from this level. So I just want to see how we close here. And also the fact that we haven't fully yet retested Asia lows. And we are technically trading into a news event. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Please note that these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not suggest that you do anything we do on here. And so yeah, nice bullish engulfing. 90 seconds, that is when I will execute on this bad boy, unless this thing just jumps all the way back to the upside, but we'll see. Gold also a little bit chopping and turning here, getting into that zone. We'll see if we reject there, go lower, but ultimately the 1 year, yeah, you see that now again is, that is tough. That is tough, but let's see. Let's see, that is very, very tough. Yeah, bro, 90, what is this? Stops are gonna have to at least be like
These stops are
below the 5, chat. So looking at 110, I need to drop down to like a 10 lot then. Okay, let's see, 18 seconds. Alright, chat, I executed. Yeah, longs. Chat, stops are very, very wide. I literally had to almost go a third of my risk. Stops are just below this 5-minute low, because effectively if it drops below there, we are on the wrong side of the market. So went about third of my normal risk, and then we'll see if we can get a nice push to the upside. And ideally what I want to see is if we can technically trade back inside of this range, come back to that daily EQ, And VWAP, we are currently ranging, so it is setting up for a big move. And then I want to see what we do at the upper end of this zone. If we are hovering around break even, close to that news, I will close it out. I don't want to trade in front of the volatility, so I'm just letting you guys know. I do not want to get smacked here. And I will go break even once we start trading into this zone right here, Chad. Into that 200. Gonna see if we can get back above it. If we cannot get back above that 200 and we reject Asia lows, then we are actually gonna break down. Like I mentioned, I don't like the fact that we've already traded away from that zone, but we're gonna give it a little bit, see if we can break through it. Currently holding below Asia lows. That is your Asia low level. This is also where we can potentially start to reject. Okay, so let's see how she closes. Nine minutes to the news. I just want to see what we do here. If we reject this multiple times, I will exit this trade, all right? Then we're going to wait for the news, and then we'll break into some new ranges. So let's see. They are expecting softer than previous, 49.5. Okay. Once we tap that 200 Chad, that's when I'm going to go break even, eh? Just want to see it tap into that zone.
So you're like just short of going break even.
Yeah, actually, I want to see how this 5 closes. If this 5 doesn't close above Asia lows, I'm killing it. Chad, this 5, I want this to close above Asia lows. If it doesn't close above Asia lows, I'm killing it. Eh? I'm just letting you guys know. 90 seconds left. Reason I say that is look on the 1 minute. We've already tested it once, twice. So this becomes the effective resistance level, all right? If we cannot close above it, and then I'm just going to wait for the news. So if this 5 in 1 minute can close above, beautiful, solid, daily pivot holding, and we can go long. Otherwise, I'm going to just wait for the news, and we'll take it from there.
What is gold doing?
50 seconds. Let's check. Needs to close above Asia lows. 40 seconds. Okay, let's check. Check. 30. All right, Chad, I'm going to go break even on this position. That is me break even. So now she can do what she wants to do. We either going to hit a break even or we're going to hit a TP, going for 1-to-1. Take profit set at basically 106. That is where I've set my take profit level. All right. Stops a break even. We'll see if we can survive this bottom wick. Only thing is, last time I got slipped to shreds. Remember when I told you when I was break even?
Oh, yeah.
And I got absolutely wrecked. Okay, that's break even, Chad. Beautiful. Luckily, that's before the news. Okay, break even on that. We will now wait for the news. 4 minutes.
I just want to see what's going to happen afterwards.
4 minutes. Gold is just sideways. I think everything's waiting for that news.
No, once that news comes out, we have an idea what we want to do. Yo, bro, I'm turning this thing forward.
Yeah, you can.
This thing is talking my back.
Your training view lag is bad, yeah. No, Ned, he got disqualified, my brother. Disqualified. Oh. Alrighty, let's see what the news is gonna do. Ned, believe it or not, he had 48 accounts. Chris, your EQ in the right place? I believe it is. 50 cal. You'll never hear that coin in that wishing well. I recall an interview on Top Trader with someone whose name I've forgotten. Shared a heartfelt our trading community has profoundly impacted his life. Really? On Top Trader?
Wait, what?
I recall an interview on Top Trader South Africa where someone whose name I've forgotten shared a heartfelt testimonial about how your trading community has profoundly impacted his life. Somebody that was on Top Trader or in the comments section?
Damn.
I found Chris when I was doing the Vault Markets weekly interview thingy with Clinton and followed you on the gram, and you used to do those banger daily short. Hey Eugene, Stanley, good old days when I was already on that content grind back then. Did you see my market minute videos?
I saw your...
Hey you guys, back with the market minute. Bruce, I literally had to do an analysis in 1 minute. So I used to blitz through the analysis.
How many pairs did you do?
So initially I tried doing like 3 in a minute, like just quickly like, and then I was like, okay, flip. Let me do 1 for each instrument. But I think, Eugene, if I'm not mistaken, I did gold, I did US 30, and I did NAS in 1 minute, the market minute. Those were actually,
Damn.
back then, 100 views, bro. Then I did well. 100 views was...
The boys were... Sheesh. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this news gives us some volume here, guys. US City not really doing much.
It's everything's waiting, yeah. Okay.
I found you guys to the legend himself, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy. When did Brian join? I feel like, didn't Brian first give us cuck and then...
Brian used to give Jevon cuck.
Oh, was Brian the one that gave Jevon cuck? Okay, 3 months ago. Okay, so you guys have been around. Yeah, Jev. Oh, was Brian the guy that was always chirping?
Yeah.
JV. Hey, JV. I hope JV is doing well. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Ja, yo.
Oh, Jeva.
I think, literally, bro, I think last time I heard from Jevon was...
Chad, if you guys see Jevon, just hold on.
Yeah, but it's been a while, Chad. Been a while. Okay, 10 seconds to see if the volume's gonna come here now.
Chad, I don't know if the guys, if they... Let me just see if the guys can see. Brian, he made it quite big, eh?
Yeah.
Chad, if you guys see JV, let me just see what you guys are seeing. His Vault Funder certificate is here. That was unfortunately short-lived because compliance came back and said, how the hell is a guy funded that's in the office? And we were like, we didn't know. But Jev, very, very, I want to say I'm pretty proud of Jevon for this, Chad. because we had quite a long conversation and I had to micromanage him a little bit. But Keeks will tell you, this was where I think he leveled up a little bit
Yeah.
mentally with the challenges. He had a bit of a mental block, but
All right. ISM coming out with the miss. Coming out 49. Joel's
Big
job
miss.
openings also coming out quite lower. So, big misses there for us now. ISM manufacturing prices, that went up. Okay, so a little bit of a gap. Thing closed it almost immediately.
me, market maker. He was a guest on top. Oh, okay. Bro, I would love to check it out if you can let me know. Jeff is good. He still has Faro markets. No, wasn't it Peter? Oh yeah, Peter. Where is Peter? Plan of PTA. Amper Andre, ons gaan net gou vinnig plat stryk en dan as ons klaar P gestryk het, dan gaan ons daar na die talks and chops wêreld toe kom.
Sure, Brian. Yeah, the gents.
Can only catch 40 knives. This man in Lux. Ay. Only Lux I know is a CP. And I wash my body with Akigo.
Yeah.
Little Lux CP.
We're going to see what's going to happen, yeah. Thanks so much. Under the EQ, Chad. Let's see. Is this the move we're waiting for?
Well, where is Peter? Keys, have you seen Peter as of late? Peter Murray. Peter Murray, please report to Studio 2. Peter Murray. Are we calling this Studio 2 now? I thought this was Studio 77. And that's Studio 777.
Chad.
$7 promotions. Yeah, Chad, I can't do anything here, so I will let you know as soon as I do something.
Marks
So-
are best because tomorrow is D-Day for tariffs in the US. I'm just waiting here, Chad.
Savannah.
Waiting patiently.
Chad, if we get a close like this on gold, I would take a short on it, eh? So 1 minute. Let's check it out. I will take a short on gold, so I hope you guys are ready for that. I don't want it to close inside the zone, but that's perfect. Nice little wick fill. Asia lows untested. So 38 seconds. Let's see how she closes. And we can go for a potential position here on gold.
Chad, I'm going to be taking a trade now.
Kigo, what are
We're
you going
about
to take?
to get involved here, Chad.
What are you going to take?
Some US 30.
US 30.
EQ come into play.
It's like a split screen. What are
You
you
can
going to
go split screen, brother.
Okay, Chad, I just want to execute here quickly. Okay, gold executed.
Alright. Okay, Chad, we are in shorts.
Okay,
Short
wait a minute.
arenas.
I need to split screen.
Yeah. Thingy.
Okay.
We're in short arenas.
Okay, I just need to
Shit,
pull
pip.
my stops. 70 pip stop on gold.
Yeah. We could get a haircut here off the grabber. The grabber might teach the cracker some old tricks, but we're gonna see ya, Chad.
Chad, sorry, I'm just pulling my stops quickly. 70, just above the zone.
What did you go for?
Shorts.
On gold.
Yeah. 70. It's up there. All right. And we are going around about 70 to the downside. Okay. Still technically in this consolidation. Can break either way. There we go. So I just want to pull my stops chat before I get
You guys can see it.
wrecked. Okay, there we go. However, buy volume coming in here, so we'll check this zone right here. We are at that. We are currently at a major point of control. This for the last 3.5 hours. This is where the volume is resting right here. VWAP also currently holding, so we'll see. But I do like the shorts. Just need to answer my wife here quickly, Kigo.
Come on, chat. We just need to see this EQ fail. We know the EQ is gonna put up a fight for us, but I think once if she goes down, we got something, yeah. And then we got something, Chad. Alright, so we wanted to see, baby. Alright, Chad. I'm now half my wrist. 30 pips. 30 pepperinos. We're obviously going to move it over just so you guys can see we are still in this trade. Okay, Chad, I'm not going TP yet because I want to monitor this. We're going to possibly aim for over there. So let's just do this. And you guys are going to see now. So that would have been TP1. So we are break even now, Chad. Let me just show you guys quickly. We are break even on that trade. So that was 60-60.
No, so I had to bribe my son to drink his medicine. He wants this spaceship, and I need to take him to Toys R Us after the stream.
Sounds fun.
Alrighty, Chad. Yeah, as I mentioned, don't like the buyers already bouncing off that zone. Would expect it to trade through. Yearly pivot up again. We'll see what happens here. Kigo, I believe, just. Oh, Kigo Morning TP1 hit. Koop my bot.
Koop my bot, julle.
Is
Join die winning team.
Is die bot al beskikbaar, Kigo?
So you don't have to need to know how to trade. Why? Because it trades for you.
Trades for you, Keeks. That's got a little bit of a ring on it, eh?
It's got a nice ring there, bro.
Trades for you.
Previous weekly low, and then that's where you obviously can monitor it.
Alrighty, Chad. We're gonna have to. You guys can't see bookmap now. Let's just maybe. Oh, it's a little tight squeeze here. Let's see if I can bring it in nice and tight here for you guys. Volume delta still net negative, so the flows are still negative. We'll see what we do at this zone. This it's either gonna melt here or it's basing to go long. All right. Where are we gonna go break even on this, Chad? I'm gonna say if we can start breaking through this 200 EMA and we can get, I want to say, to this support region down here. That's 1 point to go break even. And then also in a losing situation, how can we manage this trade? If we currently hold above this 200 and I see that we start to break out of this zone, that is also when I would manage this trade, because we are sitting at a big point of control. I just want to show you guys. The major point of control is literally sitting here. This is where the crux of the volume is sitting. So we're either going to go lower from here or we're going to go up from here. So we are ready to manage it either way. We are in a very consolidative range. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a very consolidative range. It's either basing to go much lower or it can go higher. But for the fact that we are rejecting there, we executed the short. So I just wanted to let you guys know. But yeah, we're going to go break even around about these lows. Okay. That is when we shall go break even. Because that is a support zone, because then what's going to happen is we're going to come all the way back up in the range. 10 is 10, guys. You are already out. That is 25 is 25 for you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
The 10 is 10 gang's been fed, bro. We fed you guys for like the whole month already.
I think they 2 years ahead now. I'm kidding.
Okay, so we're at that yearly pivot, Chad. We know this is going to be the make or break for this trade. What we are going to do, we've already now taken this. So above these wick highs over there is our break even now. Reason is that's purely just above those bodily highs, because I said we want to see what's going to happen with this yearly pivot.
What did you say? Does the 10 is 10 have viewer credits till next year?
Sure, bro. This is one of those buy 1 year, get 3 for free. Chad, US 30, I told you, we're going to start holding trades. Watch. We're going to show them, show these boys.
Trade for you. Is that the influence of trade for you, Kigo?
Sure, bro. Trade for you has made my life so much easier. It's just made it so much easier, Chad. There we go, 120 pips, baby. So now our TP1 is stop loss.
Bro, are you saying that trade for you is an analyst in your pocket? Is that what you're telling me?
That's it, bro.
Bro, that is crazy.
It's like the power of
you.
Chris and me on your phone.
Bro, are you saying it's like a human AI bot?
And the best thing is, Chad, trade for you can speak Spanish. Okay, maybe not yet, but let's get in there.
All right. Chad, we are break even now on this position. Trade for you, proudly brought to you by the 2Gs.
There we have, Chad. So right now, if you're in that USD trade with me, you're sitting stop loss at 60 pips. You know you're 60-60. You're sitting at 120 at the moment.
Kigo, stop
we
it.
Are just
Stop
chilling
it.
here, Chad.
I love it when you speak profit to me.
So what happens, you know the plan is secure, the bag's secured.
Okay.
This, you can't get in a better position than this, Chad.
Kigo. Just for that. All right, Chad, that is me. Done and dusted, Chad.
Sure,
Beautiful.
Chad, look at that. 2 beautiful trades.
Chad, I got out there. Sorry, this one entry was a little bit higher, but anyway, Chad,
come on. What more do you guys want? You see, we had to serenade Studio 77 the right way.
I don't know, my thing is stuck here. Shit, what is that? Kigo.
Sheesh, the boys, Chad.
Trade for. Do you think we do a little split screen reel there just for? Chad, you guys don't mind if we do a? I'll go first. Do you want to go first, Keeks?
I have an idea, yeah, bro.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Bro, I don't know why every time I want to click.
All right, Chad. So we are here. We are in. Oh, you got a hold of my hand slip. Wait, Chad. All right, team. So we are here in the new studio, Studio 77, just as you can see. Now, Chad, one thing is, you can see there, my boy took a trade and absolutely smashed TP.
70 pips.
We liked it so nice, we had to do it twice. So there were 2 trades given on stream today, absolutely destroying TP. Chad, check out all those W's. The
Trade for
W's
you.
in the Chad, all powered by Trade for You. You didn't even have to know what you were doing, and you caught these 2 bangers. Sometimes it's not as good as the copy. It's 10 times better.
Damn.
Make sure you don't miss out.
Tag me in that one, eh? Tag me in that one. Beautiful. All right, Chad, that is the session. That is all she wrote. That is all she wrote. Slik hom af met 'n koppie moerkoffie. What does W mean? It means winning. So W is short for winning. GG's is good game. That's a gamer tag. After a game, you say GG, good game. What are some of the other tags? GLHF, good luck, have fun. If your team draft is bad, it is good luck having fun. All right, because you won't be having fun. Can't believe I missed these. I'm a rewind stream so I can enter. Hey man, no, listen, Keeks is PR prepped, Brian. G2G, gotta go. Chad, but I think our job is done here, Keeks. I have to go and pick up my son, unfortunately. I would love to stick around. We absolutely crushed it today. Beautiful, beautiful day. Keeks, are you still gonna stick around here or not?
No, that's it, brother.
I don't think we need to do any more than what we've done, Chad. It was a solid session. Chad, look at that. How's that for precision? Full screen, Keeks.
You can go screen,
Think
brother.
wrap it up here for us.
All right. Okay, team. It was a good one. Couldn't have asked for a better way to get into the new office or new studio. Absolutely killing it. The trade, as I say, we are leaving this bad boy now. No matter what, you know the 60 pips is secured, so we're just going to leave it, let it do its thing. But I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys had a great stream. Absolutely smashing the numbers again in New York session. So definitely one for the books, and we are just getting started. It is NFP week, so things are only going to heat up. So again, don't miss out, Chad. Trade for you.
How can guys get involved with us for NFP?
Chad, you've got 1 day left. Make sure you purchase your Vault Fund account using code NFP20. You get 20% off, and you trade it with the 2Gs. You're going to get a whole more lot of this. So same place, same time as always, Chad. We're going to see you again. Make sure you don't miss out. Trade for you. Going to change the game, break the internet. So as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers.